We actually had an excellent year in 2015, and so what we want to do is really build on that, and in a variety of ways. First thing we want to do is double our sales. We managed to do that last year, so we want to do that again. And secondly, we want to build our brand to make that a more well-known brand within London. We also want to improve our quality, and in particular, we want to really increase the measurable level of customer service that we deliver. And finally, we want to continue giving back. We work a lot with charities, and that's a really important part of the business as well.
So McDonald Lives, we've got great ambitions for 2016, where we're going to be bringing cross-industry knowledge, insight to our clients to help them attract those pivotal next generation game changers for their business.
Our plans for 2016 are focused on three key areas: China, India and the UK market. We are going to pursue the acquisition route for the UK market in 2016, particularly in education. We see a great opportunity in the temporary and locum staff for schools, and we're close to 2 acquisitions already this year, early this year, and we hope to do at least 2 to 3 more acquisitions in the education space for 2016.
So challenges for our industry in the coming year: life sciences sector, whilst traditionally very innovative in research and development, manufacturing and bringing new products to market, has been quite narrow in its vision in terms of attracting talent. Other industries like financial services industry are now much broader in looking outside of their industry to bring key pivotal individuals to them, and that's what I see as a challenge this year for life sciences.
We're trying to grow, and we're trying to grow quite rapidly this year, so that means that we have to be mindful of the pitfalls of fast growth. Our spending plan has been very carefully thought through. We're aware that if we're not careful, then there could be too much drain on cash too quickly. So we have a very clear spending plan, but also clear KPIs to make sure that we get return on investment as we should do. And secondly, because of fast growth, we are very mindful that we don't want our quality to drop. Indeed, we're trying to increase our level of customer service. So we've established a customer service department, not only to measure the baseline of where we are now, but to continuously measure to make sure that we achieve improvements, even though we're doing more volume.
The biggest challenges I see for both UK recruitment organisations and international recruitment organisations is the perceived slowdown in China, the European EU vote in the UK, and general uncertainty regarding the oil price. That said, in all 3 cases, the actual impact on business remains to be seen. Well, the interesting thing about the skill shortages for the areas that we're interested in teaching, it's very high. In fact, it's the main constraint on growth in the teaching recruitment marketplace is the availability of high quality teachers. And I think we're going to have to relax the visa and work permit requirements to bring teachers into the UK. And for a recruiter to know that there is a dearth of talent in a particular area is actually a good thing, because it means our services are going to be highly valued.
Whilst there are skill shortages across the market, there are also great talents available if companies are prepared to look across industries. A great recent example of this was with a global biotech company where their candidate of choice for their supply chain head role came from retail.
I strongly advocate that we look for people with aptitude as well as experience. I think we've all got examples of individuals that maybe have got years and years of experience, but not necessarily a depth of experience. And so therefore you could take somebody on with the right aptitude, and if they can hit the ground running and really take on the skills quickly, they can be highly effective in a role. We do have to do something. We can't keep all competing for the same individuals who maybe don't have the current skills anyway, we've got to be wider thinking than that, and taking on people with aptitude and then training them via apprentices or other in-house training is the solution. We've been all the way through the years of social media being introduced, and maybe the idea that that may have replaced the traditional recruitment service. I think we've all come out of that now and understood that you do need an individual to actually review all the output of social media and still to meet individuals, and that's where us recruiters still come in. I think that there is room now for recruiters to be true consultants in the true sense of the word. So for example, when we talk to a business, we have a variety of offerings. So yes, we can do the traditional recruitment, find them a permanent member of staff to plug a gap.
Those companies that are innovative and client and candidate focused are certainly booming already. Those who have a more traditional model and who are slow to change and who are transactional, they're going to struggle.
I don't believe that social media and LinkedIn are a threat to our business. RPO is seen to be, in certain areas, particularly banking, and certainly at the larger company level, in-house recruiting the same. But where there's a dearth of talent in a particular area, then the traditional recruitment agencies tend to thrive and flourish and excel.
Looking to the challenges that face the recruitment industry in 2016, we've got the convergence of all new platforms, technologies, routes of attracting candidates, also choices for candidates, and finally the proliferation of in-house talent acquisition specialists.
The main challenges I think that we face as a business and as a profession and industry in 2016 is the government's approach on legislation regarding to IR35 and flexible working. Now, flexible working or temporary working is a good thing, and we've been very good in the UK at promoting that and keeping to being flexible ourselves in the way that that's arranged. And I want that to continue. I don't think it's a good thing to clamp down on that. People aren't being exploited by and large. There'll always be anecdotal evidence of that. But actually, people want flexibility in their working environment. They want to be able to work on a temp or contract basis. And we must be seen, as we always have been in the UK, as a bastion and protector of that right.
Because it's a very competitive market, levels of customer service need to be sustained. There is no room for one-hit wonders. Employers just are very, very choosy now. They do expect a very comprehensive service, particularly because they have all the social media tools to hand. So customer service is absolutely critical, and we personally have set up a new customer service department to benchmark where we are with regard to customer service at the moment, and then they're going to take regular polls as where we are, because for me that is the most critical aspect of growing our business. And so just be much more innovative, and I think that not only will make companies that work within the recruitment industry more successful, but it will make it a much more interesting sector to be in as well.